What up, what up, what up?
Yo, little Wody.
Welcome to the Honey Listen Podcast, y'all.
We in this joint. We back with it, you feel me?
Yes, this is episode 6. Shout out to the production team.
Woo, I appreciate the production team out the back. We appreciate you.
We training the child up in the way that they should go.
Yeah, we gonna get them now.
Hey, so we just are going to definitely welcome you all into the Honey Listen Podcast. Thank you so much for joining tonight.
Yeah, come on in the room.
Friday night. You know I'm always trying to say
You
y'all.
sure? See, you always trying to get me started. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, but listen, like, subscribe, share. Hey, let everybody know the Honey Listen Podcast is on the air tonight. Hey, the reason, we're just a tad bit behind is because this man graduated yesterday.
Hey, you feel me? Hell
Hold it up.
state.
What you got right there?
You feel me? Y'all take a look at this. Y'all see what it is? Y'all see what it is? Big industrial engineer. Shout out to the industrial technology department and state. I love y'all. Y'all always be my people, We chasing that bag now. Hey. I got plenty money. Hey.
What's in your pocket,
Oh,
dog?
blue face honey.
Hey, he did hit the mile and he did get everything he wanted.
What?
Hey,
On me.
congratulations though to all the
Appreciate it.
graduates.
To everybody graduating, that's a big accomplishment. No matter what level. I don't care if you got your associate. I don't care if you got a certificate. You still took the time out and did their work.
Yeah. Congratulations to all the babies that graduated this year, going from one grade to the next.
Oh yeah, that's always
Congratulations to all the high school seniors all around Jackson, Mississippi, and all around Mississippi and the surrounding areas. Congratulations to, and I want to just shout out all the people who went to prom this year, baby. Y'all showed up and showed out.
Hey, they ate down. Shout out to my little sister. She ate down for her prom.
Showed up and showed out at those proms. I'm talking about T. I was like, what?
You folks, they asked the color code this year for real. Like I see everybody.
And I didn't see nobody stepping on dresses.
Nobody stepping on dresses this year. Y'all stepping on that $2,000 dress. Y'all crazy.
Baby, you
better hold that girl dress up if you're gonna be a gentleman.
Step behind it or something. I know you want your shoes to be seen. Slide that thing out the way or something. Don't step on that.
Nah, they want to step on it.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, we just put our boots on the ground. We'll put our feet on dresses.
Not feet on dresses. Boots on the ground.
Look, that is it. Hey, if you're tuned in to the Honey Listen Podcast, make sure you share, make sure you like, subscribe. Get your girl some coins. Go ahead and subscribe. Send some stars or whatever. Because
subscribe. Hey, don't put my cash up in the link today. I graduated.
Hey, send that man a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got to send me much. Just don't send me your last two. Now keep that for yourself.
Not your last two.
Just send me a couple of likes and some shares. That's all I want. If you can't send me that, like, subscribe, and share.
What's your Instagram?
Oh, y'all gonna tell me I hair drop grad pics, your boy Wood. I'm just letting y'all know I was in the 2-piece now. With my ankles out. I had my ankles out. You know what I'm saying? They weren't action. But y'all gonna follow me on Instagram, that THAT_boypink, BOIIPINK. Warning, when you go click on my page, if you're hungry, don't go click on my page. It's nothing but food on that page. From me barbecuing to me making street tacos, me making wings, like it's all my food truck stuff too. So you want to hit me up if you need a vendor, private caterer, it doesn't matter. It don't matter the amount of people. Y'all can tap in, cause big boys, you need no teeth to eat this meat.
Hey.
Ooh, like.
I have tasted his food. His food is good. Y'all know, listen, I'm picky. I'm a foodie, but I'm picky. I'm not just gonna eat anybody's food. And listen, that homemade street corn and those tacos that he made.
Yeah, the Mexican corn some serious.
Finger licking. But thank you all again for joining the Honey Listen Podcast. So we are going to open up again with some more icebreaker questions.
Here we go. Hey, it's just me and you today. Yeah, I'm on your head. I'm on your head like white on rice.
I like when people do that. I like when people underestimate me.
Nah, I ain't underestimating nobody. My degree got me estimated right now. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world.
So you think you the shit. you got your little degree shit. Huh?
Hell, y'all think I'm the shit, been the shit, always gonna be the shit, you feel me?
Hey, another shout out to Devontae and his wonderful accomplishments. So, do you want to ask the first question?
Why I gotta ask it?
I'm asking, you ain't got to.
You can ask it. I'm feeling.
He's scared of that question.
No, I ain't scared of the question. I'm feeling privileged.
He's scared.
I'm feeling privileged today. I'm talking. I'm running my mouth today. And I can cash out my checks all right. You feel me? I'm talking today. I'm on y'all too.
So let me get into this question then. Since he say he ready. Listen. So, did you ever want to give up while pursuing your degree?
Oh yes. Let me tell y'all. So before I got my degree in industrial technology with a concentration in maintenance and manufacturing management, I was 3 different majors. So my first year of school, I played ball in Chicago. Shout out to Trinity International University. Shout out to them Trojans, you feel me? Love y'all forever. Will. No, hey, you ain't supposed to be talking about my alma mater. We're a private Christian university.
Oh my God,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell. Alright, don't worry about it. When I go, I'm gonna hit my people up at chapel. They're gonna be talking about you in front of the whole school. Yeah. Okay, so while there, I was a double major because they didn't have engineering, but there was often there was some bread to go to school, so I'm going to Chicago. So I was a computer science major and a mathematics major. I was doing the mathematics to try to make up for the engineering part. Yeah. So when I got to state, I came down like, man, I'm still computer science. I got into computer science at state. Let me tell y'all, there's something I know how to do that I don't want to do. That job's so boring. Who wants to see a computer doing this all day? Running code. Not me. So I left there with the electrical engineering. It was cool, but my professors were all old. And anybody that go to state, y'all know what I'm talking about. These professors be old. They be having some crazy rules. Like, you might only have 6 grades in the class. 6. Hey, you fail one assignment, you through where you all go drop the class. It's a wrap.
That's sad.
But I enjoyed it. It's just my passion wasn't there. So in high school, I built robots. So shout out to Marina High School. Go Wildcats, Forever Bleed Blue, always. You already know it. So there I started a robotics team there. One of my professor, Marty Polito, and we went in computer international a lot. So the class I was taking was industrial maintenance. So we was learning how to program CNC machines, learning the engineering process in high school. So when I got to state and I was talking to my advisor, I was like, I just want to do something like this. She was like, well, do you know about industrial tech? I was like, no, but that sounded like my speed. So I got in industrial tech, man, and I loved it. But during those times, when I was in other degrees, it was hard. It was way harder because I didn't love it. So it would be midnights, I'd be BSing around, it'd be 11 o'clock, just not starting no work. And then I had a toxic relationship in college. Everybody got a story like that in college. I know. Man.
What had happened?
So look, when I was in state, I was a transfer senator, so a lot of people knew me. And I also sold food. Your boy was trapping at the club.
What's
at
the
the
name of your
crib.
spot again?
Oh, Big Boy Fish and Wings. Then chief to eat this meat. I catered a lot on campus too. So everybody and their mama knew who I was on campus. My little boy at the time, she was just, she couldn't, I don't think she could take that pressure because she did not like it. Like, we'll be walking on campus, somebody speak to me. Oh, we about to argue.
Not insecure.
Man, we about to argue. Insecure. And you know me, my love had to go look and say, it's okay, it's gonna be alright.
You a lover boy. I get it too.
I know.
I get it too. You a lover boy.
But yeah, during those times, it was rough on your boy. Then when I got in my major, after my first semester, I took my first internship and I did a very different way of college. So while I was in college, when it was 2023, I got my first internship at Pico Foods. on maintenance. The boy was making $23.50 now. They were paying your boy good. $23.50, they were paying your boy good. So when I started in the summer, I was working good. And then they got the fall, they was like, hey, you can transfer to the point of the point at West Point. I got the West Point, they want to give you 12-hour shifts. Hey, they were working, hey, the bread was there. The bread was there. So I would work. Yeah, so I would work and go to class. So come around at 2024, when I left Pico's, when I got my first engineering co-op, I just didn't go back to school. I did all my classes online and worked a full-time job so I could make money, kind of live a little bit in college. I didn't want to. So I started doing that, and I also wanted to get ahead because I know in order for you to get a job at the college, they want experience, and I want to be a maintenance manager, so I want to have experience on everything so I can lead my crew the right way.
That's good, yeah.
So that's my little story on college. So I really haven't been on campus since 2023. Look, let me tell you. So when I walk into the gym, they like, bro, you came? I'm like, bro, we ain't seen you in 3 years, bro.
Damn.
Like, and all these people, they've been seeing me because, seeing you come back, you got certain stuff you got to do on campus. I'm like, bro, you actually showed up. I'm like, bro, I told y'all I didn't just drop out. I just did it online. And, it was good to see we call ourselves the old heads. Yeah. All the ones that graduated this year because we came in 2021 together. So them my old head industrial tech. Like, all of us doing good. Like, on Isaac, shout out to Isaac. My boy's an alpha man. He's an alpha man. He promotes parties. He also is a maintenance supervisor. But all the maintenance supervisors of the whole complex. And he just graduated. So, and it's more of us, all of us are going our different ways. So it was good to be around everybody one last time until.
Look, congratulations to all the Mississippi State graduates. Congratulations to my homegirl Raven. She also was a Mississippi State graduate.
Who?
Yeah.
Baby, let me bring my cowbell in here.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Please, don't bring the cowbell.
Maroon! Why? Maroon! Why?
This man is in graduation mode.
Woo!
Go ahead.
Damn right.
Put some fire in the comments. Go ahead and put some hand claps in the comments and throw some hearts up for us. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. I'm sorry, I made that question extra long. I told you I was going to talk
about it.
You're
good. I appreciate the communication. I think a lot of people in the audience on the Honey Listen podcast, which this is the 6th episode, if I did not mention, yes, we appreciate the commentary. I appreciate your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, the points. But, so I answer the question as well. So when I was in college.
Wait, what's your alma mater? You better, I hope it ain't what I think it is. V? When
I was in college, listen, it was so, I'm going to say this, I've always been a person who's taken education seriously. I've always been a person who was like just strictly about my grades. But
you a bookworm, that's a problem. Go ahead.
Listen, isn't it me down?
For them books.
Yes, baby. When it comes to education, when it comes to learning, I am on that. I'm on one. Anybody knows me knows that I love knowledge. I love learning. I love teaching. I love just, I'm kind of like an each one, teach one type of person. But let me say this. When I was in college, it was rough, wild, and ruthless. If you did not get up and go to class, that was strictly on you. I've seen plenty of people.
It's like that now still. I don't see too many people go by the wayside.
Baby, I'm saying you can have it quick. You go in there with your head on straight, you be telling yourself.
First two, now this how I go. First week you gonna go to class. Mm-hmm. You gonna go to class, we see everybody. The second week you gonna be a porter. You gonna be like, okay.
Maybe the first week.
At state, it's every week. The first 3 weeks at state we lit.
What y'all on at state?
Hey man, we just man. For the minorities up there, we represent a lot. For us, because it's not many of us there. It's a PW, that's not many of us there. So we try to stand together and we go out and have a good time. Like we do barbecues on campus, socials, Hey, we did the crate challenge.
The what challenge?
The crate challenge. Y'all remember the crate challenge? Shout out to Isaac again. So my sophomore year, the crate challenge going on. I'm still on campus.
Oh, the crate challenge.
You know when you stack the crates up, somebody try to run up the crate.
Somebody did it?
Boy, when people fall in there, what's the problem?
Listen, the way I saw some girl fall, and that was rough. I don't ever want to see
Hey, that's a low fall too, cause I seen somebody fall and the step, I'm gonna call in the middle of their back. Ooh, boy.
No, sir. See, listen.
We young though. We got young bones.
Listen, that's great. What you trying to say?
We got young bones.
Bones is bones.
Young
Especially
bones.
if you keep them bones flexing in the working. Bones is bones. Healthy bones. Strong bones.
We heal fast. We heal fast.
So wait, at what age do you stop healing fast? Let me know.
25. The people who play the sport tonight, you play the sport 21, you do. My knee gone.
You are so full of it. You are so full of it. So this man basically said anybody that's 25, 26 and older, your bones don't heal fast.
They don't. I'm telling you they don't. So look, when you get up out the bed, so you can go sleep wrong and your back be messed up for the rest of the day. Or you sleep wrong, you might lay on your arm the wrong way. You talking about your arm the whole day.
Nah, that ain't me.
You lying? Why you
That
lying?
ain't me. I'm telling you, when I see, that's why people gotta have a routine for themselves. Now y'all remember that routine I've been talking about every morning.
She a gym fanatic.
I ain't no gym fanatic now. I'm a meat fanatic. You know, I know meat.
Well, so what you do every morning? You putting the cold water with the ice and the lemon.
I'm drinking the fucking water from the fountain. Youth, but now.
Hey, let me know you fine. I need to get a sip out there.
But no, for real, I have a method. Every morning when I get up, when I open my eyes, I'm going to say I'm grateful for breath, grateful for my son's breath, because I know he's going to be running in the room worrying me, and you know, the first 5 seconds I open my eyes, it's like he know when I wake up. So, yeah, I'm grateful, you know, just for life. I say that. That's number one, first and foremost.
Okay.
Then I stretch my body while I'm laying down, because that's important to go ahead and stretch yourself while you're laying down. Then you stretch yourself when you stand up. You know what I'm saying? For women, you gotta do the squats. Put the work in. Put the work in. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, you know.
These folks going to Dr. Miami, and they getting that hot air balloon.
Us, regular folk, us born with it, thoroughbred Mississippians, Southerners.
Man,
What we're not doing is buying nothing. We're gonna do some squats. We're gonna namaste, number your whole bring that key on up in this thing. We're gonna do some yoga. We're gonna stretch it out. But that's why these bones ain't old. They keep healing. I'm stretching them out. You don't hear nothing popping over here. Do it.
Your wrist is cracked. Like somebody dropping some chicken and some grease. I heard.
He used to hear she can cry anyway, so whatever. But no, listen, y'all. So I just say that, yeah, I did consider dropping out when I was in college. I didn't. Hell, I ain't have to worry about that after a while. I guess I stayed in a little too long. However, college was nice, college was fun, college was wild. Yes, I did consider dropping out because it is hard. Yeah, but I'll say to the ones out there, you know, keep your head up, join some, like he said, some social groups, some people who
man, don't sit in your room, man. Y'all stop doing it. Go study. Everybody people in college, stop studying in your room. You trapping your mind. You trapping your mind while you study. Go sit in the library. Go to a different space. If you're somewhere where you're comfortable, how can you consume knowledge if you're comfortable? Yeah. They say diamonds are made under pressure. Mm-hmm. And pressure is uncomfortable. So what that mean? I'm here. I got my degree and I was under pressure the whole time.
The whole time, but that man made it through.
You feel me? Anybody can make it through. Them long nights pay off. Look, y'all, when they called my name, first it started, I watched everybody walk. I was in the back. Me and my whole little crew sat together. I ain't DT student. We sat together. So we back there kicking and talking to us. So they got the motto, and it was like, what's gonna happen because I ain't never did a college graduation before. So I'm walking around. Soon as I bend the corner, I see my mom and I just can't stop smiling. I'm infatuated with this pride, this joy that I've been in college 5 years and I did it. So I get up there, I'm walking up the stage. Now in my head, I'm like, okay, what we gonna do when we hit the stage? We gonna put boots on the ground, we gonna jig. Cause all my guys in front of me in fraternity, so I already know what they about to do. And there's 3 alpha men in front of me. I know what they finna do. These my boys, they gonna steal. So they go across, the lady called my name, and she was like, hey, give me your card. Look, my concept, I done stuck my card back in my pocket, so I'm rushing to get it out. So I give it to her. Soon as I step out, I'm thinking in my head, something just said, boots on the ground, kicking me up some dust. And bam, kicked my leg out, came across, kicked my other leg out, and turned around when the ground shook. I ain't want to do too much because I had my other guys behind me. I ain't want to take the spotlight because I was graduating.
So I leave a little like
yeah, I left a little room for my guys.
Look, listen, I hate I missed it, but I know I'm gonna catch it on the replay because I know somebody got that video somewhere. Take me in there.
I'm surprised I ain't with TikTok, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen, we working on it. What's your TikTok?
I ain't really got on TikTok yet.
I don't know if you went TikTok viral.
Look, I really want Facebook viral.
Look, either or, viral is viral.
Viral is viral, you right. I'm gonna get on TikTok. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all what. Okay, if 10 of y'all get on here and tell me to do TikTok, I'll start doing the vlogs in my day. Cause I do a lot in the day. For real, I be doing a lot.
Yeah, he be moving.
I don't sit in one spot. Y'all just don't know. I just drove all the way from Starkville.
Yeah, all the way from Starkville.
To come be on there. Okay, and talk a little junk.
Yes. So while we're mentioning the Honey Listen podcast, I do want to say that next Friday on the 23rd of May, we will be live at the Game Plan. It's going to be our first night shooting in a new spot, so y'all show us some love.
Y'all come out, show some love, man.
Come out to the Game Plan 601. They have a full bar, restaurant, games, plenty of entertainment.
Hey, 420 friendly.
Yeah, you know.
In the inside.
Get your CBD, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, watch a DVD.
Watch a DVD.
And come see me, and come see me. And, you know, we're going to have something special going on that night. You know, I gotta give my homegirl a shout out. She know who she is. She's been supporting me, you know, since I met her. You know, ever since she started bringing me on to shows, and I brought her on to a show, and we just been, you know, networking back and forth. So I really appreciate her. So let me just put this out there. If you would like to appear on the first live episode of the Game Plan 601, we're having a segment that my homegirl gave me the idea. You know, we were brainstorming, and she called it Spit That Honey. If you'd like to come out and freestyle, do your thing. You know, I would love some battle rappers. I would love some up-and-coming rappers. If you've been rapping, whatever, come out to the Game Plan 601. May 23rd.
Tell me folks come give me 8.
Listen.
I want 8.
8?
I want 8.
Listen. We are going to be starting at 7:45 p.m. Friday, May 23rd at the Game Plan 601. We got some special guests coming. You know what I'm saying? A couple up-and-coming rappers, which I really think, you know, they have old souls, so it seems like they've been here before. But if you share this live, let your people know that we're going to be at the Game Plan 601 May 23rd. So jumping straight into the topic, we did something a little different tonight. You know, we had, you know, are you ready?
Yeah, what we got? No, I ain't got nothing to roll my eyes. Don't that surprise me.
Listen.
Don't sit there and can agree. You feel me?
Look, he said he's agreeing. He's agreeing to the topic. So, we're going to be discussing... We're going to be discussing accountability and sweeping things under the rug in the Black community. Or just the community, period. Because it can go for either race. But, so, I'm going to get started. knowing that something occurred, knowing something happened, but you want to keep it on the hush. What goes on in my house stays in my house. What goes on in my school stays in my school. What goes on in our sorority fraternity stays in our sorority fraternity. You know, let me say this. As a people, I don't feel like it's ever gotten us anywhere. I don't feel like sweeping things under the rug has ever been an effective method of combating anything. But it's most commonly known when it comes to sexual abuse or abuse period. Whether it's verbal, mental, emotional, physical, or sexual. It comes, when it comes to that, like I'm going to say this, it's more prevalent in the black community. Yeah, it's more prevalent. Even though I can say there are some other races, you know, that sleep with their cousins, aunties and uncles and stuff. But it ain't under the rug. They don't care who know.
Yeah, they be in a small country shit where everybody know everybody.
They be out there with it.
Ain't over 200 people here.
Population 150.
And
all y'all cousins.
It's a family city.
That's y'all family cul-de-sac.
They on the whole block for real over there.
No, for real. But I'm just gonna say it's not just the black community, but this is what we're gonna base or highlight the black community. So sweeping things under the rug, in my opinion, like I said, it's never helped anyone. It's never supported us. It's never taken us further. And I just really wish that the majority of us, when we see something wrong, say something. If it's worth saying something, because a lot of stuff you just mind your business.
Yeah, some stuff you got to mind your business on, but it depends on, like on that scale, like you got to know what scale it is, scale of 1 to 10. If it's a 7 or 8, you got to say something.
Yeah,
for real.
that's for sure. That's
like, you don't have to, see, our problem with black people, we don't know how to talk to each other. You don't have to blast them out at the family reunion, at the cookout, at the gathering. Pull them to the side. Hey, I noticed this going on. You okay? Is this, you know, I just noticed this. I'm not telling you your business or anything, but if something's going on, you can tell me I'm here from you. And what people don't understand, when you do it that way, and you're not trying to force it on somebody, they'll open up to you and let you know what's going on. Or when they're ready to open up about it, or if something happens, they're gonna come straight to you and you're gonna know what's going on. And you can help them in that situation. But that's the only thing I don't like about in the black community. Like we have a lot of problems that don't nothing get said about, and it creates trauma.
Yeah.
People don't understand that trauma can go on for generations, for years to come.
It can be passed down.
It can be passed down. Like, so, and you wondering why that kid ain't, like all your kids under this kid is not successful, or he ain't doing everything like everybody else doing. But back then he got touchdown.
And you know something.
Oh, back then you didn't show him love.
Hold on. While we're right there, let's talk about this. I don't think there's enough recognition on men and sexual abuse. I don't think it's enough recognition. People, especially, I'm gonna say the men that I've encountered, think that when a boy is, I don't know, I guess a certain age and older, because I couldn't tell you the age.
13.
They laugh about grown women shaking their booty in their face and laugh about, you know what I'm saying, oh they got some, my boy finally, got his first whatever. Listen, it's no different from the boys and girls. How you know that baby ready for that?
On me.
Have you had
the peer pressure.
If my dad is sitting here saying I'm gay or I'm this and that, if I don't wanna, get with a woman because he's trying to maybe get with a woman or get this fellatio from a woman, I'm not a man. I'm not, what I'm saying. That probably is peer pressure for men. But I tell you this, it's no different from males or females, and I don't think there's enough light being shed on males that are sexually abused. But I just want to let you know, on the Honey Listen podcast, we see you, we hear you, and if stuff like that is going on in your home with your friends, family members, make sure that you do something to help those people if you can and if you know. And then
let somebody know, man. That's the biggest thing.
If it's happening to you, it's hotlines. You can go to your counselors. Or if you don't trust your family, you can go to the school. You can go to the church. Hell, tell your friend, and your friend will tell their mama and them.
Yeah.
you know, personally speaking from a personal experience, that's how my people found out. Because I told a friend, and I told a friend because that was my only option to tell a friend. And once he told his mom, it was curtains.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So if you can't go to your family, your mom, your dad, or
it's someone to go to out there.
it's somebody to talk to. If you tell a friend, they gonna tell another friend, and the word gonna get around. You feel me? So shout out to all the survivors. Shout out to, you know, to everybody who's trying to do better and be better than they were raised and they were taught. But back to the topic of sweeping things under the rug in the black community. So I want to touch on, get into the latest buzz.
There you go. There she goes. She gonna take you girls and
let me take a little swig, cause
I don't know what she put in this cup today, y'all.
listen, I ain't promoting them, but we. I ain't promoting them. Now, if you want to endorse me,
You know,
feel free.
Yeah, tap in with the yeah, we
Hey, partnerships and all.
Okay.
But no, so I'll say this. When it comes to adding accountability into sweeping things under the rug, for how long have so many people been saying that allegedly, the Diddler was diddling people? How long?
Okay, this is my look. Don't cancel me off. This is my honest opinion. I think
he getting canceled.
I really think
He is getting canceled.
I really think at first it just started off with Diddy just paying folks to have relations with his wife, and he watched. I think it started off as then he just started going crazy. You got the
so even when he was rubbing allegedly rubbing the seeds of other men on his areola, even then.
Hey, that ain't none of my business. He might just be freaking like that. He might just be freaking like that. I ain't doing nothing like that.
I heard it's healthy for your skin,
It
though.
ain't helping my skin.
No.
What I look like?
You don't want the seeds of other men?
No, I barely want mine.
No, get it.
No, you go get it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it either. Somebody tell me let me get it.
You know something?
What?
You know something?
What?
I apologize. You're a graduate. I
What's
apologize.
that? Come on now. We don't do stuff like that.
I just had to make sure that you wasn't supportive there.
I work on $1 million machines, man. I don't do nothing like that.
I got my own lube. I come with my own lube machine.
I use hydraulic oil. We use hydraulic oil. I ain't using no lube.
Wait a minute. Did you use baby oil?
Originally, the baby oil had horse tranquilizer in it. I just want to know.
Wait a minute. Horse tranquilizer?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Allegedly, like, he was like, I want to lay you down.
He wanted to knock you out. Because what?
And then with the horse tranquilizer, then you rub it on his shoulder. Next thing you know, you laying back. It's a wrap.
So,
allegedly.
Allegedly. Co-host, you coming in? No?
So you want to sit on the side?
Listen, I mean, we got the chair ready for you and everything. Girl, nobody cares. Just
yeah, come on.
You got the microphone and stuff ready. We was waiting on you.
What
Listen, whenever co-hosts want to jump in, she can jump in. Listen, you can come in from the side, and I got to hear your take on sweeping things under the rug in the black community. We're going to pass it to an audience member. She wants to have a take on.
No, she don't want to talk.
Listen,
I tell y'all.
She coming in here acting like that last is.
Oh, alright. What that mean?
I don't even care. They heard it though. They heard.
They see you. They don't see you, but they hear us talking to you over there in the corner.
Anyway, that's
with the church finger up.
This was like a topic that she really wanted to get on tonight, but we'll catch it. So I'm gonna say this: Diddy, allegedly, the Diddler. The Diddler has been diddling people for I don't know how long. People were talking about it, saying
he global. He global.
He's a global diddler.
I mean, he is global. You gotta think about it. He's in a whole different tax bracket than this. You gotta think about it. What most people with that much money and power do stuff like that because they bored.
If you that bored, go buy an island. Go invest.
They got all that. They want a thrill. The thrill's gone.
Go invest in yourself.
Like B.B. King said, they said the thrill is gone.
This man had a wife, a girlfriend, and a contractual slave. Because that's what I think.
Allegedly.
You know.
So look, when you went to the dinner party back in the day.
Man, if I didn't know what was going on and somebody said
Hey.
when I was, between the ages of 18 and
24.
and 25, they would come and say, oh, Diddy wants you to come to his party.
Saucy Lord. Sassy Lord.
Girl, that's it. Shake them. I would have been all in the Diddy party.
Now, what if you walk in the dinner party? See you out there, you see 5 bitches with baby oil in their head.
When I walked in, I would have walked out about face.
What? They want to try to put the baby
About face.
What one of them came on there like, yeah, this is what we do when someone come in. Y'all get some baby, get the whole thing of baby oil.
Baby, I was told
Where you get all the baby oil from?
No, I got enough oil on
Costco don't sell that much baby oil.
This is Diddy. This man probably had a deal with Johnson or something.
But like as a neighbor,
Allegedly,
as a neighbor, like what do you do when you see this truck pull up over there, baby oil? Baby, that they don't know what they doing with that baby oil over there.
Wait, it probably came in boxes.
You gotta think of, man.
Boxes of oil, and they had a little,
had
a wet patch on the side.
They shoot it over the tranquilizer in the boxes.
No, for real, y'all. Just imagine being at home outside cutting your grass or just sitting on your patio, and you see this truck pull up with these boxes, these stained boxes. It's like 1,000 boxes.
He had like a 20-foot bed in his backyard.
Man, listen, I saw this bed on numerous photos, numerous occasions. Allegedly, there's a video out of a party that they were all in that included Mr. Yummy Yum. Allegedly. And Mr. Yummy Yum was performing an act on another male there at that party. Allegedly. And yeah, when the cameras came out, he hopped up like, So, I'm just saying, these people. I don't want to go to a Diddy party.
I don't even want to go on nobody's office past time to get out of work.
Yeah.
Now, everybody in your office and close the blind. Open them blinds back up. Nah.
Look, I ain't got time.
Oh, yeah. I ain't
got time to be getting caught in no Diddy parties. So I'm going to say it is. I may not.
Man, you going to be right there at the door with your bag. I'm ready. Y'all. Like SpongeBob.
I don't want to get drugged. I don't want to wake up with every hole hurting. No, thank you. I don't want to be invited.
So you going to put it in your nose. What? Put it in the nose?
Nose, ears.
Yeah. So, since you want to tell me, it's going to be, you going to get one man semen, he going to grab another man and then put it on you and rub it on your forehead. Then you going to have a bump on.
What they going to do?
Yeah. You're going to have a bump on. What if they wipe on your lip? A Diddy bump?
A Diddy bump.
Hey man, I don't know what. Every time I go to Diddy house, I just get this little bump right here on my phone.
Everything rubbing against everything in there. I see why you get the Diddy bumps.
My thing is, who cleaned all this up? So like, when somebody put, you gotta think about baby oil. When you put baby oil on, it's gonna hit the floor if you and.
It's gonna be slippery without it pouring and grinding.
I wonder what the bitches in there slide across her like this, like some pills on there.
Listen, I'm pretty sure they were.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Let me say this though. Cassie, I hope she gets the justice she deserves. A lot of people have the opinion that, she was a willing participant, this and that. But I feel just like everybody else, she was in a contractual agreement.
I think at first it was cool, like I said earlier.
She didn't know. She was 18, 19 when she started messing with Diddy.
You got to think about
the Diddler. Allegedly.
Allegedly. So think about it. At first, she probably with it. You know how y'all women be, y'all. You meet that certain man. Y'all meet that certain man. And he had y'all head gone. He's showing you the bread. He's showing you the bread.
Don't categorize me. I can listen.
He's showing you the bread.
First of all, if I ever met a Zitty, the minute he put his hands on me, it would have been in court for a different reason.
Oh, Lord.
We would have been in court for a different reason.
Now you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
No, it's self-defense.
He going to jail.
Self-defense. If you come, allegedly, and run after me and yank my hair and throw me on the ground, do you see that happening to me? Be for real with yourself. Be for real with yourself. Because the minute he would have brought his butt around that corner,
so
it would have been...
You swinging like Muhammad Ali.
Swinging? No, I'm shooting. What are you... I'm sorry. What do you mean? I'm letting off them chitty bang bangs on DD. I'm sorry.
You probably shouldn't feel right.
I would not.
You shouldn't practice right.
Allegedly, he wouldn't be dead.
Allegedly, he won't be dead.
Allegedly, he wouldn't be dead.
You gonna shoot him in the big toe?
Yeah. He from New York, ain't it? That's what he. Yeah. If we gonna get like Harlem Nights, he from New York. He can get
Miss Pull-Up.
Oh,
Miss Pull-Up.
Not Miss Pull-Up.
Cause we are women. I'm gonna just put that out there in his face. But no, Diddy, no. I'm saying this. They be knowing who to play with. They be knowing who to try. And I know that anybody can get tried, but he tried to categorize women, all women. I'm gonna say this. Not all women are gonna deal with it, just like not all men are gonna do anything like that.
I'm talking about when they young.
Hell no.
Man, bro.
Hell no.
It's water life. Everybody gonna be a fool for somebody.
I ain't gonna say I haven't been no fool, but I'm gonna tell you this, I never shared. I'm territorial.
You may be, she might not been.
That's cool, but I bet you ain't know about
What
shit.
Biggie told you? Alright, look, man, we want to do this. I'm put an extra 40, 50 days in your bank account.
40, 50 days.
So you wouldn't do it that one time.
Listen.
So you wouldn't do it that one time. Now let's be real.
Listen, we talking about Diddy. He got big money. He got
I'm
his
talking when
money.
they first started, when back when she was 18. Allegedly.
Biggie was dead then.
Yeah, Biggie was. He probably wasn't a billionaire, he was a millionaire. He probably almost at a billionaire then.
The bread that Diddy has, let me tell y'all something. If this man wasn't offering what, just like he gave them man, allegedly gave the city girl $200K a month to be with him. $200K a month.
$200K. So what if he dropped $150K in your bank account and told you to do it the first time?
Let me tell you something. Now, if he needed a chef,
don't you get on Don't you get on here and lie to these folks. Answer the question.
I'm gonna say this. I know I would not have been setting people up nor bringing women to him. I wouldn't have been doing that because you're not gonna have control over me like that. It's just a control thing. You're not gonna have control over me like that.
Alright, I'm gonna let you lie to these folks.
Listen, if he dropped in my bank account number one, that's on him because I ain't say I had to do the job. I'm gonna go to the island.
He gonna be right there at the island you think you're going to.
He gonna know exactly what the hell I'm at.
Exactly where you at.
That's another thing. Speaking on this man's influence and power in the community. This man, I'm gonna say this, for ever since the 90s, after the Tupac and Biggie incident, like everybody kind of knew him and that other scary man, Mr. Knight, was a little crazy.
Sure.
Everybody knew they was a little crazy, right? Everybody, honestly, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I feel like they co-conspiracy to get money because if y'all don't know, when y'all stand with these major labels, they have insurance on you. Insurance.
You're a damn problem. What people don't get? That's why a lot of people stay independent now. All the label doing is giving you a loan. Oh yeah, my boy just signed for $1 million. That is a loan. That one check you got, they gonna have that forever.
Plus your travel fees.
Okay.
Plus your wardrobe. Plus your sound set up, recording time, all them backwoods you wanna roll, all the strippers you wanna hire.
Yeah, all that.
Everything is a loan. And, you know, we can go even deeper and tell them how they set them with these, what the girl name is? Allegedly now, set them up with these Drakes. Sending them cougars up out of them.
Hey, shout out I promise you right now, in the NBA is ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. And these women, and they follow up like my boy Ant, man.
Now, you know who mama ain't playing?
Who?
That boy mama who put that witchcraft on Juju. I know she did, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But they be doing out there, man.
You know, Juju was talking to that boy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Juju, our young, thriving WNBA player. She was thriving. And as soon as she got to talking to that young man and his mama intervened, something happened to her. She get put out with an injury. What that is, y'all? If that ain't witchcraft, I don't know what it is.
Man, that's too far. I don't believe that. I think
that woman said you're gonna stay far away from my son. You ain't gonna be able to walk to him. And look what happened.
The things just happening. She playing sports.
If you say so. I'm gonna tell you this. People can do it. You keep on thinking spirituality is a joke.
I don't think it's a joke. I believe in the Lord. I done seen them, but I don't know. I would have to be there and feel the energy.
I wouldn't even want to feel it. I'd be
scared. I ain't gonna lie. This something you don't want to run into.
I want to be around. I want to be around when you're doing your magic and your alchemy. I want to be around.
When you go to New Orleans, y'all better not go on them Google shop touching stuff. So I'm gonna come home with you. Don't touch a thing. I ain't even going in there though.
You just brought up a memory. So there is a shop somewhere on Bourbon Street. I don't know exactly where it is, but you'll know by me describing. So this shop has markings along the wall or the rim of the door before you actually go into the shop. So one February, I can't even remember what year, maybe it was 2016, 2017, I can't remember the year. Went to New Orleans with my friends. They took me for a surprise birthday trip. We just so happy to see this shop. And we're like, oh, we gotta go in because we're so loud. What's going on? I wasn't in spirituality then. I was just doing stuff. It was YOLO time. So, I almost went in this shop. I'm going to tell you, I made it to the door, looked around, and felt this energy, and I was like, oh, no, dog. I can't go up in here. I did a about face and pivoted right back out the door because I don't know. Some just didn't feel right.
You walk up in
listen.
Like them vampires on the scene. You ain't gonna invite me in? You ain't gonna invite me in, man. What? Man, this stuff was so funny.
Listen.
I would have threw the money at him though. I don't know why you trying to hand it to him. I would have threw that money at bro. You already know he done got beat.
What I'm saying. And not only just that, you gotta be careful what and whom you invited to your space, your home space. That's why a lot of religions and other nationalities take their shoes off at the door because they don't want to be outside walking around all day and then track in and bring in everything that was out there into their home.
Yep.
That's why a lot of people leave their shoes by the door, if y'all didn't know. But I ain't gonna get on it because we staying on topic tonight.
I guess so. I stayed on topic for 5 years. I got my degree. I told you I'm popping. I'm popping hard for this degree. Hey, it's $50,000 sitting right here on the table.
He gonna have you make $100,000 a year. He got it.
Still, that's still $50,000 right there. That's still $50,000 sitting right there.
When you pay that bag and you got the other coming back, you
I didn't say I paid for it though. I just said that's what it's worth. Right?
Well, you know you smart. You probably have some scholarships.
Hey, I had
endorsements.
a couple scholarships now. I had a lot of people behind me too. I worked a lot while I was in college. I worked a lot too.
Look, I know you. I can tell he works a lot now. He's a busy guy. Not only did he have his own business, he was pursuing a degree while also working, while also DJing and doing some other stuff. Like
everything.
The man does a lot. But I'm gonna say this: when it comes to taking accountability in the Black community, you know, even if at one point she was participating, you know, at some point she was ready to get out, and she was binded by a contractual agreement. I'm really believing that, allegedly in a non-disclosure. Because you know they gotta have a non-disclosure.
You can't say no once you sign that NDA.
But it runs out. It has a time limit.
It does, but it depends.
For us, it was 10 years, allegedly.
Allegedly, But still, you still get messed up because they have clauses in them contracts too.
I'm sure.
And if you break the clause and then come back and and then after the time, they can say it doesn't matter. You broke this clause after your NBA.
But does Diddy look like the type that would have a clause that could be? He looks like a fail-proof type of guy.
That's what I'm saying. I know he got a clause in there.
He's a fail-proof.
And his lawyers got real money, so he got them good lawyers. He got them Harvard lawyers.
Because allegedly they paid Kelsey off thinking that it wasn't gonna be no trial, but she was like, take that shit to
like
trial.
Mr. Big said, trial. Just 12 white folks in Texas. Trial.
Baby, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6 any day.
Any
You feel me? Do you feel me? Listen.
Hey, I wish they'll start putting more black people in them juries too, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Black people, don't be skipping jury duty.
Please.
Please, for
We
real.
want to get judged by a jury of our peers.
Our peers.
Barely. Even though, I'm kind of scared of that because y'all be real quick to turn y'all back on us when we do something wrong.
Never mind,
I'm a little scared of that.
You don't want votes.
Thank goodness y'all ain't got the last say so because woo child. That's another thing I want to comment on tonight. Let me give you the floor though with
Oh, once you give me the flow, here we go.
I want you to speak on holding people accountable.
Holding people. I don't have to do this so much. This go all the way back to middle school and high school on my teams and playing football. In order to hold somebody accountable, you have to account yourself. You have to look at the man in the mirror and see what he's saying. Because there you go, singing.
It's a song for everything.
I know, because it's a song because people write about real situations.
Yes.
And that's the only reason I listen to. But with the accountability, like I can't tell you to make this step plan as an offense. I can't tell you to make this step, to make this block if I can't make it myself. So before you go judge in order and try to hold them accountable, hold yourself accountable first. But when it comes to hold somebody accountable, you can't force it on them. If you force it down somebody's throat, they'll never accept it because you forcing, you're not giving them time to think. Don't nobody want to do nothing about it, say when you grown.
Listen, I still be having a hard time accepting the truth, but after I get mad at you for about 2 business days,
Yeah, 2 business days,
and 48 hours and think about the situation,
yeah.
I'll be alright.
Yeah, you're gonna be alright.
I can handle the truth after 24 hours, maybe 48, depending on what it was.
And if you're gonna hold somebody accountable, you gotta know that person. And you gotta have a relationship with them to hold them accountable. Don't walk up to those strangers, hey bro, you doing this wrong? You ain't doing this right on what you doing? Nah, hey bro, I do this. I'm an engineer. This is why I do things. Give me your full thought on this. Oh, okay. Well, this is what I think. And so in yours, you want it to work this way, but if we put both our eyes together, I add my system with your system, now the machine back up and running and we good.
Hold up, it sounds like he's talking about love stuff. That man, he know how to make stuff work.
You feel me?
Hey, did you have a concentration or a minor in psychology?
Hey, I got my minor in psychology I ain't gonna say from the streets, from the world, from life.
Streetsology.
The streetsology. They don't teach our problems, the streets gonna teach it.
Baby, listen. That's why I be telling y'all, giving y'all advice. Teach your little ones, please. Your big ones too. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if you do not teach them, the streets definitely will, and some of them learn the lesson the hard way. Hard way.
And that's the thing in the black community. Tough love is needed sometimes. But tough love don't need to be there all the time. Let your son or your daughter know you love them, man. You care for them.
Yeah,
let them know that. Hold on. My mama, I'm loved by here. All my people. I'm loved. We gonna hug, laugh, eat, talk. We gonna love and care family.
My thing is, your child is not gonna have a good night's sleep if they went to sleep with you yelling at them before they went to bed. Your child is not gonna have a great day at school if you just got to tell them to get the F out of the car.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Wake up, man. I'm on that bullshit.
Listen, don't nobody want to be
I ain't
hearing.
brush my teeth yet.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And I have been guilty of doing things like this, and I didn't even think about it like that. But your children, man, they're humans. They might be telling him it's.
That feeds off your energy.
Yeah, they need it's required that they have a healthy parent, male, female, or both. It's required that they have a healthy parent and they like to function properly in the correct way. You know what I'm saying?
So how many times you gonna whoop the Elijah and cook some spaghetti? Y'all gotta stop doing that to us kids.
Let me say this. I'm gonna say this. I used to be so big on discipline because that's how I was raised. But sometimes your norm may not be the norm for your child. So that's my good sister cousin always says, it is no manual to this shit. You feel me? Really? It is no manual to this shit. You have to raise your child, your family, do whatever according to how it works for you. You feel me? Don't be sitting out here talking about, I would never let little Ray Ray do this. Maybe little Ray Ray could be the next generational curse breaker, the next millionaire in the family, the first to graduate, the first to do this and that. Don't discourage your child, and definitely I say, if you look at your child and you don't feel joy, you don't feel happiness, you don't feel some hints of like that makes you keep going, it's time to do the inner work. Like you say, check yourself. Check your inner
work. Y'all gotta really get to know y'all kids too.
True.
Like I know I done seen this just when we come from the sports world, like parents, a lot of parents try to live through their kids through their sports they play. But my situation was, my parent, I love football. I played college football. But my heart was in engineering and robotics. I would leave football would cuss me out. Long live Coach Hemp, man. Beast mode to the day we die. Forever gonna be beast mode. He used to cuss me out for league practice. And I'm a starter. I'm a lead on the offensive line. Cool, only practice go to robotics. I'm going to building this robot. I got to finish writing this program. We got to practice. Yeah. Got to the degree, we got to the bag. And he even told me when I graduated before he passed away, he said, because I didn't get my offer from TIU until after I signed publicly, academically Mississippi State.
Yeah.
So he was like, the next chapter always going to be better. And I mean, it is better. Behind football, that's one thing a lot of kids need to show them there's more out there than just sports.
For sure.
And this comes from somebody who did everything. Baby Club, Honor Society, Science 18, Robotics, Tech Cat. I played golf. I threw shot put a little bit. I pop fish, yeah. Collegiate fisher, you feel me? If you want to go there, we can take it there, because my boat stay ready. It's turnkey, baby.
This man said he's a championship fisher.
You feel me? Shout out to Mississippi State Bass Fishing Team, man. Shout out to them guys. Shout out to all y'all that graduated too.
Yes, not only from Mississippi State, but
everybody, anybody who graduated.
If you graduated, if you went from one grade to the next, you got your certificate, you got your diploma, you got your GED, whatever.
Walk in it.
Congratulations to you. You got your marriage license, baby. You got your CMA, your CNA, your RN, your LPN, and your CDL and your XXL.
Shout out to them truck
drivers. Congratulations to being a better you. Because that's what we're promoting here on the Listen Show. I'm
acting like you.
Oh.
I'm just sitting there.
Let you have the floor. I'll let you have the floor.
Hop in that truck to go handle their business. Shout out to my homeboys. Got all three of my brothers, Dre Boy, Denver, Ty, all them boys got their CD. They all went from the training track. Shout out to them, man.
Congratulations.
6 months on, 6 months out, them boys getting their bread. They call me every week. We call each other this right every morning and check on each other, talk to us. Hey, y'all, we be up at 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the morning, talking to them.
Well, get to that bag. Ain't nothing wrong with
Hey,
that.
somebody gotta go get it. If I go get it.
A young group of men, I just want y'all to see this. A young group of men. There is hope for this generation. I thought it was nothing. I really did. I thought it was nothing. But there is hope for this generation. Yeah. And I love that for all of us because these are the people that's going to be taking care of us and having the generations that's taking care of us. When we become, pop,
Yeah, I do pop them. And you
don't say that too proudly.
Well, I'm going to be pop them.
Because you'll be a young fool and an uncle now. A young uncle.
But they already call me uncle.
You're not uncle yet.
I'm uncle.
You're not uncle.
My grill say I'm uncle.
You young
My grill say I'm uncle. I grill better than half these 46-year-olds.
Do you have the proper samples?
I don't need samples when you got boots. Black mouth on the mouth. Tank top.
Hold on. You may be sounding just a tad bit official. You may be sounding a tad bit official because he be knowing. He be knowing. Look, over there keep them jams jamming. But
oh, you gotta have a playlist. If you want to grill, you gonna have a playlist because you like to grill by yourself. I don't care if anybody else. I'll go cook a steak right now just because I want one. I want to cook on my grill.
I'm not gonna lie. First time I met this man.
Oh, man.
Going over there, I'm all up in that kitchen like, what's this?
Black people knows.
I was over there eating, didn't know who food I was eating, but I was over there eating. It was good. I'm glad I came. I'm glad. Speaking of, we having a party tomorrow. Y'all not invited.
Yeah, ain't graduation.
Not invited. But no, if we mess with you for real, inbox us.
Hit us up. Y'all, if you know, you dig, you feel
You know, we're going to have spades on the ground.
Spades on the ground. And if you think you're going to come and you don't know how to play spades, you might as well turn around because it's in the corner.
Just sit around and watch. It's going to be some line dancing and stuff.
Always. Oh, y'all. Man, y'all, I danced when I walked across the stage yesterday, y'all. Lord have mercy.
You hit that boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground. Kicking up some dust.
Boots on the ground.
There you go.
What a fancy.
What now?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. But I'm going to say this. When it comes to Diddy and Cassie, you know, I hope that the truth gets revealed in all situations. I hope that justice is served. You know, and I really
Where it go?
Yeah, I hope that justice is served. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. The man looks scary. He has, like, soulless black eyes, allegedly. In my opinion. Allegedly. Because I don't want to be like her.
Okay.
That girl, that other lady, that a couple of
That
years.
character defamation?
I don't want to be like that.
Character defamation.
I don't want to be like that.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Now, let's talk about DDG and Hallie Bailey.
Oh,
Listen. His mama was silent this whole time. You can stay silent. We don't need you coming to defense because if it ain't nobody that's going to come to the defense of somebody who ain't hitting on nothing, it's their mama. And that's male or female.
I think DDG hitting on something though.
I think, yeah, Hallie, he was hitting on her.
I mean, they was together for a good little minute though. Even though they respected with they both ways. I think that DDG just go through his mind for everything, if I'm being honest. A lot of men go through their mind when it comes to dealing with their baby mama. I know that from my homeboy.
Breaking the cycles. That's something that we gotta do.
It's hard to do, man. Someone don't want to hear none of that.
I mean, listen, if mom gives great advice, dad gives great advice, keep getting it. But if you're not holding your family member, your friend, or whatever you consider to be accountable for their bull crap, if you're not holding them accountable, then you're doing them a disservice, in my opinion. You're doing them a disservice. Now, I'm all for having a little fun with my friends, agreeing to some bull crap, you know, like getting some rope and some tarp and getting rid of people who get on our nerves. However, allegedly.
Huh?
Anyway.
I'm gonna walk off the podcast. I don't know what you talking about. I'm talking about getting a robe and some tarp. I don't know what's going on. Who y'all from the beer? I don't want to be part of this. I just got my degree.
We ain't beering you. You on this side.
Y'all just said, you said a legend. I don't know who you going after.
I ain't
Going after Diddy.
The Diddler must go. The Diddler must no, but no, for real, y'all. I'm gonna say this. I don't know what happened between their relationship. If it was abusive, she held it together very nicely. You know, he hid the pregnancy from us, even though the baby looked just like you.
That baby looked just like
I knew when you got up out that chair with holding your back. I knew that was baby. That was that pregnancy get up. That was that
pregnancy get up.
Yeah, after you just had that baby, you had all that weight on you, and you got to get used to not having weight on you, and you forget. So you get up like you stayed pregnant. And she had that pregnancy get up. And that stomach wasn't poking no more. You know what I'm saying? And every picture she took for that previous year, her stomach was covered. I hope and pray that they work out because you want to see everybody's family work out. You want to see everybody, you know.
If it's meant to be, it'll work out. I just want them to co-parent because that little boy, he's so precious.
And I honestly think she does co-parent, but I think that I don't know who's spiteful, but in this situation, somebody's spiteful when it comes to the child.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
Because you can't believe everything you see. Yeah. To the court documents come out. And you can't believe nothing on social media.
They said she got proof though, allegedly, that he did these things and said these things. So.
But well, she said something provoking him.
True, it could have been in her.
It could have been. I ain't trying to take over him if he heard none of that, y'all.
But I'm gonna say this. I don't think it's anything that should be able to make a man lose control.
Yeah, because I ain't know he ain't no woman. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't think it's now.
I believe it.
I am a firm believer in if somebody's trying to take your life, you defend your life with your whatever. You do whatever. But if it's a situation you can walk away from as a man,
walk away from it. Get away from that man. I don't care how bad she is. Get away from
I
that.
would always tell myself, don't put yourself in a trick bag like that.
Go. Leave for a couple of days. Find you somewhere to go for a couple of days. Then get somebody.
You gonna be back.
Don't go crying if you're going to be right back over here with this man that's in you. Don't call your brother. Don't call your sister. Don't call your uncle.
Do not get your family involved.
Because now you're playing with fire.
Yes.
I don't play with my little sister. I already know how I get. I love every last one of them. Ain't nobody don't do nothing like that to them.
No. And if he was doing it, you know what I'm saying? I hope once again justice gets served. And I knew it was a reason she left him. I just didn't know what it was. And if that was it, she made a great choice.
I hope we find out.
Yeah. Her parents are still married, by the way. So I'm sure she wanted her family.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. They seem like they really loved each other. But you know, domestic violence is a deal breaker.
Yeah,
you know?
It better be.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this. Any type of violence is a deal breaker. Whether somebody is abusing you emotionally, mentally, or physically, it's a deal breaker. Because emotional abuse can tear you down. It's because if some stuff is in your head and you got you trapped in your mind, it affects your body. You'll stop eating. You'll stop taking care of yourself. It's the same thing. So, you know, I just hope that they both do what's best for their child. And like you said, be great parents.
Be great parents, man.
You got anything else to add to the DDG and Hallie?
Nah, because that little boy just press, he funny. Like,
he's
real.
a unicorn. What do you mean? We're
Hey, he funny. It's that DDG guy, like, he be money. Hey, that stuff be so funny.
He said that man breath be stank. Look, Halo little face be like,
oh, God, he be breaking away from me. You too close.
That's the Capricorn in our facial expressions. I don't care what y'all say. Baby, if the mouth don't say it, the face will.
What?
Every single time.
Straight mean mugging.
Every single time. But I'm gonna move on. Okay, so we had Diddy, the Diddler. We had Hallie Bailey, and then it was another one. I can't even think of it because it's so many. Oh, listen. I'm gonna say this first. I stand Chris Brown. I love Chris Brown. Chris Brown is Chris Brown. Ladies, you feel me? Chris Brown is Chris Brown. If I had the $1,000-some to waste to go and get this man to just cup my little cheeks and hug me in a photo, I'd take it. But I'm not wasting no money like that when I can catch him on a drunk night in Miami. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You know what's gonna sneak? You gonna sneak into the section?
Baby, no. I'm gonna be the bottle girl, but then it's gonna be fake. It's gonna be the bottle girl. I'm feeling like
You're going to jail. You're going to
I'm not going to jail because I'm gonna do my job, even though I don't work at the club. But, baby, listen.
Don't call me for no favors. Call people I know that I know. Don't call me.
Allegedly, you see, this is what I was talking about, spiritual stuff. Allegedly, rapper Tory was stabbed up in prison, allegedly, by some Hispanic-looking man. I forgot his name. Which, you know, a certain female rapper that he went to prison for, allegedly. Her fan club has started a GoFundMe for the gentleman that stabbed Tory Lanez, allegedly.
Boy, y'all gotta start with the fans so crazy.
First of all,
why are we praying on the man down? He just got stabbed.
That
this is
crazy
life
work.
or death.
I get it, what they're the man is doing the time.
He doing the time. He paying.
I don't want him to die. He makes some good music. I'm just saying.
It's just like people lying.
He got a kid.
Like, come on, man, got a whole family just like you got a family. Why your family gotta be sad because of a mistake they happen? You made a mistake in life.
Now,
really?
listen, let me put this on you.
Oh, put it on me.
Allegedly, they say, I don't know if it's Tory or Kelsey's bodyguard, but allegedly they're saying that the bodyguard has come forward stating that Kelsey is the one who did the shooting and not Tory.
So it's just being a real nigga party.
Allegedly.
If he's sitting down for that, cause they say he was messing with both of them.
It makes sense as to why Kelsey was in the jury stand talking about.
I don't know.
She didn't know a fucking thing.
Yeah,
she didn't know a fucking thing. She pissed me off. I'm pissed off thinking about it. Like, listen, let me tell you something. Kelsey, listen, girl. Allegedly, if you shot your friend over a piece of wood, I hope you go to jail.
That meat'll make you go crazy.
And make you tender.
That meat make you go crazy.
Listen, they said Iron Boy had them girls going wild.
That's the album, boy. That's the album. He probably singing them out there drawing. That would be glad I can't sing.
Listen, so he can sing whatever, but you know what I'm saying? No, he's short, he little. It's rumors about short and little men. That means they big in other areas. That's all I'm gonna say. And I don't know, allegedly, I haven't been with Tory. I haven't been with the Diddler. I haven't been with none of them.
I hope you ain't been with Diddler. I'm gonna get you different because I'm gonna go back there. What's your baby oil?
I've been with the Diddler and I got more than what I had last year, but if I'm still in Mississippi and I've been with the Diddlers, I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something incorrect. Never heard that in my life.
Girl,
however,
here she go. Here she go.
However, I'll say this.
You do have a son, so somebody.
And what they say, how do you get the boys? How do you get the boys? Horses in the stable. I love the way you ride it. I'm just saying. Anyway, old Dominique, new Dominique, businesswoman, boss, professional.
Girl, she boo jello. She boo jello.
I said that. A lot of people have said that.
She boo jello.
A lot of people have said that.
But don't make the best people.
Yeah.
Everybody in college like that. We all like that. You got in this life, if you gonna make it, you gotta be able to code with it. For real. You got to
know when to turn it on, turn it
turn it
off.
on, turn it off.
You know, like my partner say, put it in Negro language.
Okay.
He said, put that in Negro language for me. You gotta know how to turn it on and turn it off at any given
But see, I ain't
moment.
got no light switch. I got a dimmer switch, so I can go in between mine. You gotta rattle down.
You demigod that.
I'm
You in there.
I'm in it.
I'm talking about in there. Listen, y'all. You know, I just really hope that people really start to hold others accountable. Whether it's in the workplace, whether it's at home, whether it's in friendships. Because if you do not start telling people, having these conversations and telling people how you feel, stuff's just gonna keep being in a cycle.
Man, I hate that. Don't call your homegirl and tell somebody about me. You better go talk to me yourself.
Listen, everybody needs somebody to vent to depending on the situation.
I understand the vent, but if you're gonna vent, you gotta at least go talk to them after you vent.
But I do believe that the only person who can fix the issue that you have with them is the person you have the issue with.
Yeah, that's the only person.
I do believe.
Cause if you don't, how I know what you think? I ain't no mind really, even though I do read minds, but I ain't no mind.
You know how old I was when I figured that out?
How old?
You'll be ashamed.
28.
Be a little bit more shame.
30.
Be a little bit more shame.
This year.
It was last year.
Last year. So you were what, 31?
Thank you. Listen, thank you. A woman doesn't never tells her age. If people know, you know. But yes, I'm in my 30s.
Go check her Facebook. Go check her Facebook. Drop it in the comment.
Hey, you're gone. I've been already said a couple of years back.
Who? You got date on your page so much in how old you is.
Probably, but I don't think people pay attention that much. And if you do, you know how old I am. But you know what I'm saying? That still don't stop nothing. Because like I said, every morning I wake up, I drink from the fountain of You.
Don't get old, but clothes is old for a second. Don't clothes
Hey,
old.
you're only old as you feel. That's why I say the power is in the tongue. If you say I'm getting old, you getting old. The power of life and death is in the tongue.
Always.
Be careful of what you speak over yourself, over your children. Make sure that you're always speaking up when the need arises. If you feel that in the pit of your stomach, up in your soul, you can't get it off your mind, you need to speak on it. You need to say something. I don't care if you think if you a snitch, whatever they want to call it, you need to say something. Hold people accountable. And in these situations with DDG, Kelsey, Tory, Megan, allegedly, and the Diddler, I hope that justice prevails for all the right persons. I really do. Do you have any more input on that?
On the Diddler?
The Diddler, Cassie, or DDG, or Megan Stallion?
No, I ain't got nothing for that. I ain't got nothing for none of that. I just hope everything comes out the truth. I want nothing but the truth. I hope nothing but the truth comes.
Listen, I hope that justice does prevail. I thank y'all so much for tuning
in and appreciation. I just graduated yesterday. They let a real one out.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, and thank you for tuning in to the Honey Listen podcast once again.
Deuces.